Hey guys, today I'm answering the big question once and for all. After many takes, I'm finally gonna do this. And you know what, there's nothing that's gonna stop me this time, unless there is. But anyway, I'm finally gonna do this. I'm gonna answer the big question. Can I solve the blah blah, now I'm stuttering, thanks a lot. You didn't even do anything. I'm just. Can I solve the Five Nights at Freddy's timeline without actually playing the games? My friend is currently playing FNaF 6.
Help me.
He's scared. Anyway, let me go into. I forgot to go on to the Five Nights at Freddy's timeline. I'm going to refrain from using baby voice. Okay. So we're going to go from Full Fest 1970. We're going to go from 1970, the events of 1970, all the way to there's a lot of stuff that happened in 1983. All the way to Freddy Fazbear's Pizza opening. That's actually a good one. I was going to do it till the bite of 83, but no, that's much better actually. So, 1970, Full Fest. I need a picture. Oh, come on. Okay, FNaF. Oh, by the way, if you're not good with blood, don't watch this, because there's not blood, really, but there might be. You survived. Okay, anyway.
After the salvaging thing now.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Okay, what was I actually gonna do?
Oh! I have to man himself.
Okay, well anyway, I'm just gonna show the events then. So, William is on his honeymoon. Let's say Foxy is his wife, just because we can. Just imagine Foxy as Clara Afton. William is on his honeymoon with Clara Afton. And Henry Emily is happily married, and he has been for many years. Don't ask where Michael is. He's been born, don't worry, but he's just left alone in the house. Anyway, so we got Henry Emily. Just imagine he's wearing a snazzy suit that's very snazzy, and William notices. So he throws so when William notices, he literally throws Foxy. Nobody likes Foxy anymore. He's like, wow. Because, he looks very fancy and all. So he's very interested. Hold on. He just throws Foxy away. He don't care. It's their honeymoon and he's already looking at men. Can't even go one night, William. So he's like, wow. Because, he was never friends with Henry. He just was using him for money. So anyway, William goes to Henry and he's like, hey, you have a pretty nice suit. Say, are you rich? And Henry's like, why, yes, I am. And William, he wasn't expecting that. He was expecting him to be like, no. So again, he asks him how he gets rich. He says uses robots. He owns a robotics company. Oh, I gotta edit this out. I'll edit that out. Okay, so he owns a robotics company, and he's like, yeah. And William don't believe him, so he's pretty mad. So he's like, nah, that's fake, you're capping. And he's like, I'll show you. I'll show you. So, if they just skibbity on their way, so he's like, I'll show you. So they go back to Henry's house. Let's just do it now. So they go back to Henry's house. I'm just gonna casually switch. So they go back to Henry's house. And Henry shows him the robots. You want a spoiler? He didn't actually make them. He stole them from Edwin. Yeah. So they start brainstorming, but Henry has an idea oddly quick, like which is very odd. He says that what if they open an animatronic pizzeria? The idea hadn't really been explored much. I don't know when Showbiz Pizza opened, but if there were any in real life pizzerias like that, he was copying them. If not, then he actually had an original idea. Unless he's copying it in Universe 1. Anyway, so basically, I'm still coloring this. I'm in the zone. So, they have already got the threadbare, which Henry had. He actually was working with Edwin. So that's what. But William was fairly new, but he was very interested. William, he liked the idea of robots, but he wanted to make authentic robots. Henry, he had no interest in that, so he was pretty angry because he wanted to make them by himself. But Henry convinced him when he said they'd make more money if it was out of existing characters. So then they made a then. But actually, instead, wait, now I'm talking myself in a hole. And he said that there had actually already been a Fredbear and Friends cartoon show. So if they could capitalize off that, then yeah. So this made William happy. But why would they call it Fazbear Entertainment so early on? Well, William was insistent on making his own character. He was going on and on about it, blah, blah. Even though I do think it's better to make your own characters. I'm just, in the perspective of Henry, blah, blah, blah. He just wanted to make his own original character. So, they made horror. I have an image of him somewhere. Horror. Well, I don't really want to go through my images since I probably have images of my friends. Blah, blah, blah. So, they made horror. I'm going to try and draw him from memory. Horror. This looks more like Foxy. Anyway, so yeah. So they made him. But William was insistent on making even more. So after creating Fazbear Entertainment, they needed to buy the Edwin Murray cartoon thingy. So what's this? So they did just that. And yeah. So then they made more. Characters. No. Me. Okay, so the original anime. I'm not gonna say that they're his own creations. I disagree. But the originals were hand-stitched mascot costumes. Then creates entertainment but actually, instead of naming it Fazbear Entertainment, the first one to be created was actually Chica. Because they just like Chica. Their favorite color was yellow. Just made sense. So they had wait. Now I'm confused with myself. Okay, so basically, okay, so after they create Chica Entertainment. I don't know what else to call it. They buy out the thing. At the time, no, I still call Fazbear Entertainment, but they don't like Freddy. They like Chica. So why'd they call it Fazbear Entertainment? I don't know. They're weird. Like most of the stuff in this franchise. Now I'm trying to get myself back on track because I'm confused as you are. Okay, so basically they like Chica, so after making Fredbear's Family Diner, Henry creates his own restaurant on his own, which is Chica's Party World, because Henry made Chica. Well, no, actually, Edwin did, but they both really like Chica for their own reasons. Anyway, so after stealing everything from Edwin, they just which I think was mean. I think they did him dirty. But after stealing everything from Edwin, William and Henry are both living in the big box. Henry made his own restaurant, Chica's Party World, and they also had their own restaurant that they made together, Fredbear's Family Diner. And they were all stolen characters. Well, I don't know about Spring Bonnie, but definitely Fredbear. And so yeah, at the end I'm gonna give you a quick rundown. Wait, actually no, I don't want to tell you that. Okay, fine. Okay, so at the end I'll just give you a quick rundown, but it won't be as good. So please watch. I've cooked myself now. Okay, anyway, so basically, after that hijinks that really has me confused, they make Springlock suits. So the hand-stitched costumes are gone, but not the Edmund Murray, because actually instead of hand-stitched costumes, they were always animatronic. So yeah, they were always animatronic. I'm just confusing myself more and more. Okay, so after that, Secret of the Mimic happenings. I don't know much about that, but Edwin, I don't know who made the Mimic. I have no idea. It's so new. But so after making the animatronics, they make Springlock animatronics. So they're like, yeah, Springlocks. So, because they really because William thinks that human dancing was much better than robot dancing. So they make the Springlock suits. Then, Five Nights at Freddy's Secret of the Milk takes place. Fredbear's Family Diner is such a success and they're just loving the no, this heard ages ago. So now it's starting to have a big success because all the kids love their favorite cartoon characters being brought to life. So after Fredbear and Friends is more popular than ever, and they've even started to have their own original character. Nah, just kidding. No one ever does that. Anyway, Michael is being really annoying. So yeah. Also, Michael is old, but yeah. So now, because his favorite is Foxy, the crying child. He has his birthday. He's crying on his birthday. He's like, he's crying on his birthday, which is like sad. So blue, and he's like really sad. He's crying. He don't get hair. No, I'll give him hair. So, after that, yeah, he's being bullied and all that, and his 3 friends, his Uno buddies. But, they get a little too close to, and the crying child, who I'm calling Gregory from now on, yeah, he's suing me. Gregory, he doesn't die there and then. He dies in the hospital. But that's just what they want you to think, because he did die there and then, which is the only way he could have possessed it. Otherwise, I have no idea how he would possess it. So he was possessed, and I guess like the doctors were stupid or something. Or what if Afton was one of the doctors? He had disguised himself as one of the doctors, and it was to trick everyone thinking he was alive, so that he could save his company. And then yeah, but it didn't work. So Henry, devastated by his best friend's son's death, makes something for his own kid, especially his daughter, but also the other kids, I guess. This mini game takes place. But Charlie don't actually die here. No. Might not move, doesn't happen here. Shuts down just the crying child, but being very sad. But William, he don't actually care that much. He's just faking it. I mean, it's not ideal, but Fredbear and Friends is cancelled, and yep. So they're put in the back room of Freddy Fazbear's. Wait, no, that don't open yet. Michael Afton has vivid nightmares about the different animals. Nope, just don't happen, because this is but he does. But that's not who we play as in FNaF 4, I'm sorry. Freddy Fazbear's Pizza opens. And those, yeah, all in storage. So, time to give you a quick rundown. Quick rundown time. Which will probably be more entertaining than the actual video. Since for most of it I'm just yapping. But anyway, so, first, purple guy. And Desk Man become friends at Full Fest, leaving his wife to reenact her revenge at a later date, which will probably never happen. Then a bunch of confusing Edwin stuff happens, which I'm really confused about and I hate because it just makes me so confused. And I'm kind of annoyed that I can't play the FNaF games until this game, all this is over. But that's besides the point. Edwin, then blah blah blah, bye. And yeah, that's basically it. So I hope you liked the video. It definitely could have put more effort into it, but I am planning on making what do you call it? You know, an actual like series. So stay tuned for that. Yep, a series, which is pretty cool, I'd say. Which will go into more detail and be much better than this rinky dink. So stay tuned for that. And then, but by then I would have played UCN and Pizzeria Simulator probably. But I hope you enjoyed, and I can't wait for the series to be over so I can play FNaF games again. Wait, not again, because I've never actually played them. I'm a wimp. Anyway, I can't wait. So, but I hope you enjoyed them. Bye! Like and subscribe, or William Afton will lure kids into your dreams and, bye.